Hi everyone, welcome to Quilted Cactus. This is a pattern review on the Celeste East-West bag by Oro Rosa. That's R-O, I'm sorry, I do it every time. It's O-R-O Rosa Patterns. This is just the cutest little bag. You might, if you've seen my video featuring the bag for sale, this is the one that I made for the Celeste, or I should say this is my Celeste. This bag, it is so simple and such a quick bag to make. I literally made this bag, it's not now aside from cutting, but for actually making the bag, I sewed it on. I work from home, so I have my lunch hour, and then I think maybe I spent 2 hours last night getting all the pockets and stuff finished, the interior lining finished, and then finished it up this morning. Literally, this bag, you can make this bag in one sitting. Actually, if you wanted to take a day and just sit down and sew for a full day, this bag would be perfect for that. It is an absolute dream to make. It is easy to make. In her pattern, she gives you, in every step, she gives you ways to cut out bulk. So while I no longer sew my bags on my domestic, I sew now on a Juki 1341 S, which is, or I should say 1541. I don't know why I want to call it 13, but it's a 1541 S. So it's a beast. It can handle the seams and the bulk. However, I did cut some of it out because sometimes even when you have that bulk, it gives a bumpy look and you don't want that. But she gives you tips in her pattern on how to cut bulk out. So, which is great, and that is fantastic in her patterns. She has fantastic directions in her patterns. They're very, very easy to follow. Then there's plenty of tutorials for this bag out there. So even if you had some confusion, you've got tutorials. This little strap thing is really, really easy, and you don't even put this on till the very end. I mean, of course you make it, but you don't even put this little guy, I call it the belt. You don't even put the little belt on until the very end, which is really neat because you don't have to worry about messing with it until the final construction of the bag. The way she has it, all of that hooked onto the bag is really neat. I want to talk about the pockets. It's the same pocket on both sides, but this is the most interesting way to make a pocket. It's a zipper pocket. That's the wrong side. It's a zipper pocket, okay, with a slip pocket behind it. Love it. I love the way it came together. It is really, really neat how you construct this pocket. The written directions are very easy to follow. Sometimes I personally get confused on patterns. I'm telling you what, I don't know what it is. Who knows what, but sometimes me and patterns, we don't get along. And that's how I end up going on YouTube and watching people make things. I did watch, I think when it first came out, I watched Shinova on her when she made her, one of her bags. And because there's 3 of them, but she's got in her 3 bags, she has this pocket technique, and I know at least 2 because I've made 2 of them. Anyway, so I watched it, but I was doing other things, so I watched them more listened than watched, but which doesn't take anything away from Shinova. It's just that I was watching it and then was working on something else because I love just watching them playing videos in the background. Don't ask me why. I love playing sewing videos. But anyways, interesting, easy to follow directions. This side is got card slots and a slip pocket. And there's side slots, so you put your cards on the side. Fantastic, easy way of putting this together. I love it. It's just a great bag to put together. Again, it's as long as you don't put in any overly thick materials in it, it's so domestic friendly. And again, she gives you tips on where to trim to keep your seam allowances, small, where you're not having a lot of bulk in your seam allowances. So, I mean, I have to just give Alexis just the kudos for her patterns. She's got fantastic patterns. I love her patterns. So go out and get you a pattern. Go out and get you the trio, all three. They're so cute, and I will do pattern reviews on all the rest of them because they each are different in looks, and they're great. So there you go. And just reach out to me if there's a pattern that you're wanting to know about. I know I don't feature every single bag. I don't think I can feature every single bag because some of them bags that I made prior to me doing pattern reviews, and I never got caught up on old bags. Reach out to me. Let me know if you're looking for bags that my thoughts on my pattern making the bag and how well they're written. Again, I know I struggle sometimes on reading patterns. I have to like read it out loud a couple of times. Sometimes I have to watch a video to understand. So with that being said, that's kind of why I wanted to start pattern reviews, was to give people my thoughts on easy readability, as well as when I first started doing my pattern reviews, I was sewing on a domestic. And while I still feel like, even though I sew on an industrial now, I still feel like I should keep up with my pattern reviews because, again, reading them, understanding them, that's very important. Of course, when you make a bag, there's not a video out on every single bag out there, and there's sometimes you have to buy a pattern to see a video, which that's great. That's, that's the designer's prerogative, but you just want to know sometimes. That's where I'm going to try to help without divulging anything that doesn't need to be divulged. So that's where we come back with pattern reviews. With all of that being said, I would appreciate it if you give me a like, if you like my pattern review videos. I would love some feedback. I kind of hadn't been doing them for the past couple months, and I'm starting them back up. So let me know if that's something that I should continue. Give me a like. Let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if giving me the like will also help my videos get out to others. I know a lot of my videos now are starting to get into suggested videos. So the more likes I get, the more comments I get, the more it will get out to others, and others can see that I do something like this. So I appreciate that, as well as if you're not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe. I do, and I'm adding more things to my channel. The more time I can get, I'm trying to add more things. And go ahead and turn on your notification bell so when I release the next pattern review, if that's why you came to my channel for a pattern review, if you turn on your notification bells, you'll know the next time I release a pattern review. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I want everyone to have a great day. Bye.